An unexpected turn of events at WellSpan Ballpark. What guests are telling me after tonight's canceled game.
More reaction tonight to the deal to end the war in the Middle East. What the vice president is saying about the agreement between the U.S. and Iran.
A few showers for your Friday and then drying back out for the holiday weekend. Find out how long we can hold off the soaking rain in that updated 10-day forecast.
People pack the streets in Mechanicsburg.
So far, it's been great.
This is our first year, so we're really excited to be here.
See the sights and sounds of Jubilee Day.
WGAL News 8 at 11 starts now.
Tonight, the York Revolution's annual Pride Night drew in crowds after the scheduled baseball game was forfeited. Good evening, I'm Jerry Gish.
And I'm Lori Burkholder. According to the team, the cancellation comes after players refused to wear jerseys celebrating Pride. News 8's Nicole Beltran went to today's festival and spoke with guests who showed up despite there being no game. Nicole, curious what they had to say.
Lori, Jerry, after 11 years of celebrating Pride here at WellSpan Ballpark, guests tell me they were shocked to learn about tonight's cancellation, but that didn't stop them from attending Pride Night. They tell me it's not about a game and it's all about showing out for the community. An unexpected turn of events to a celebration York residents have honored for a decade.
I was shocked. We've had this for 11 years, 10 years of this with no issues, never a problem, lots of celebration, very little backlash.
Christina Wingert from the Rainbow Rose Center has worked alongside the baseball team to prepare for the event. She picked up a call and learned the York Revolution would be forfeiting the Pride Night game. In a Facebook post Wednesday night, York Revolution management wrote, "Several of our players have refused to wear the scheduled Pride jersey, and the club decided hosting the event is more important than forcing players to wear jerseys they are not comfortable with." Even without a game to look forward to, York residents still flooded WellSpan Park to participate in Pride Night Thursday.
Just to show support for the community.
Others felt a stronger desire to be present.
We're proud to be here, and despite events from earlier, we thought it was even more important to be here.
It was Deborah Dubrava's second time attending Pride Night. She says the canceled game doesn't change anything.
I think you can't cancel pride, and you can't cancel love, and that's what connects everyone. That's what all of this is about, always.
York Revolution management said moving forward with Pride Night despite canceling a core part of the celebration was the best course of action.
There's no good way to get everybody everything that they want, but our primary function as WellSpan Park in York, Pennsylvania is to welcome the community in and be the most welcoming place in York.
Wingert tells me tonight's cancellation is a learning opportunity.
We give grace as long as people continue to want to learn and want to move forward.
York Revolution management also took to social media and wrote that it will be donating $10,000 to the Rainbow Rose Center to further support the center. In York, I'm Nicole Beltran, WGAL News 8.
Nicole, thank you. The Harrisburg Senators, an affiliate of the Washington Nationals, hosted its Pride Night June 3rd. In addition to the game, the goal of the night was to connect people with resources to support them.
And our coverage of the York Revolution's decision about the Pride Night game continues on WGAL.com. There you can read the team's entire statement. We also have information about ticket exchanges.
Right now, we're working to learn more after a water rescue in Lower Chanceford Township. Dispatchers say the call came in just after 4 this afternoon near the Otter Creek Campground. News 8 crew at the scene saw a helicopter and state police and the Airville Fire Company responded. Dispatchers tell us it cleared around 7 p.m. And in Lancaster County, a road is reopened after a truck dumped animal parts in East Cocalico Township. According to dispatch, it happened around 6:30 at the intersection of Red Run Road and East Church Street. The truck was reported to be coming from Valley Protein. The road was closed for 2 hours before reopening around 8:30. All right, now let's go to the Storm Team forecast. Live look over Hershey tonight. Winds are dying down now. Slight chance, though, for some showers today.
Let's see what's happening. Let's go to meteorologist Ethan Houston for an update on the forecast.
Yeah, most of the valley will stay dry through the night tonight with just some passing clouds, but a few isolated showers will be possible as we get closer to dawn. The winds not nearly as intense as compared to what we dealt with earlier today. Notice winds anywhere from 5 to about 15 miles per hour. They will stay in this range through the night tonight. Temperatures right now now holding in the upper 70s to lower 80s. We'll continue to see those temperatures just hold in that range through the overnight hours thanks to that light breeze. There we go. 77 right now in Lancaster, 76 if you're joining us from Elizabethtown, and 76 currently in York. All is quiet on the radar, just perhaps some sprinkles out towards Altoona. We do have some isolated showers approaching from the southwest. May get grazed by some of this moisture in the form of some spotty showers again closer to dawn and lasting through the morning commute. Temperatures tonight will bottom out in the upper 60s. For tomorrow, we'll see more sunshine and a light breeze for the afternoon with highs near 80 degrees. I do expect a dry Father's Day weekend. Temperatures will be both in the lower 80s for both your Saturday and also your Sunday. It's Sunday night. The rain chances will start to rise, and it looks like a soaking rain will move back into the Susquehanna Valley to start next week. We'll talk about that more coming up in a few minutes.
Well, tonight, the National Weather Service confirmed another microburst happened during severe weather on Sunday night, this time in Middle Paxton Township in Dauphin County. According to the National Weather Service, this happened around 7:20 that evening and was reportedly stronger than the one that was reported in York County. A microburst happens when a thunderstorm collapses and all the rain and wind comes crashing down to the surface, and there is damage in all directions. This is video of the damage left behind from the microburst in York County. That one, the microburst in Dauphin County reportedly had winds up to 100 miles per hour and the damage path being roughly 2 miles. New tonight in Dauphin County, the district attorney says no charges will be filed in the death of a teenager hit and killed in a crash in Harrisburg. The coroner says 14-year-old Rafiq Watson was killed after he was hit by a car on Dairy Street last month. The DA, Fran Chardo, says that after an extensive investigation, video showed Rafiq entered the street in front of the car that struck him, and the driver had no time to stop.